Okay, so I was going to take some time to talk about my hometown and the way that it shaped me and the way I think and the way that I am. And I'm going to try to do that without going off on tangents. Because I do have a lot of opinions about my hometown of Greenwood, South Carolina. To set the stage for you, it is the type of very small town where there's not a lot to do at all. There are, well over 100 restaurants, and that's pretty much it. There's twice as many churches, easily twice as many churches, and there's literally not anything to do unless you're a member of the country club, or maybe you like to go bowling. But everything's closed on Sunday, and pretty much. It's tiny. It's a tiny, tiny town, and the interstate doesn't go to it, so it's just kind of stagnant. It's not really going to grow because it's just kind of isolated in its own way. And I think for the most part, people kind of like it that way. There, it's sort of a retirement community. In that way, there's plenty of places to play golf, and there's plenty of restaurants and plenty of churches. And that's about it. So growing up there, I didn't really have a lot to do, so I gravitated towards the one thing that I could do, and was play music. And everybody who is self-taught, well, even if you're not self-taught, like, you're terrible when you first start playing music. Like, very few people are a child prodigy. So things take time when you're self-taught. So I was kind of in the woodshed for ages, down there, because I was trying to get something going down there. But there's a real problem with just believing in yourself there, because I just did not find anyone that believed it was even possible. They didn't believe that it was possible for themselves to start a band and go do something creative with their lives. That they didn't think it was possible for me to leave the city and pursue a music career. There's just this entire attitude of you're born, you go to school, you get a quote good job at whatever the hot industrial plant is in your area. In the Greenville area, it's BMW. A lot of people, they think that that's what their mission in life is. Oh, I have to get a job at BMW so I can make X amount of dollars and people will respect me, and I'll just live at my job because that's what a real man does. It's that kind of small town mentality that just it'll kill your soul. It will really kill your soul. And I had to get out. And a lot of people just wasn't feeling it. I'm not gonna sit there and act like I didn't get any support along the way. Like, I had an uncle loan me music equipment, in those early stages where I could actually, have an amp, things like that. I learned how a mixing board works thanks to him. So there was support there, but you're not necessarily gonna get support from your friends and family at all. So anybody who's there supporting you, you got to appreciate them. Like, that's why it kind of irks me when I see people who have thousands of plays on their YouTube videos, and they still get on Facebook and talk about, oh, nobody comes to my shows. I'm like, stop. Just stop. But yeah, so growing up in that small town, you can't do anything. You're not supposed to leave. All there is really to do here is drink and talk about, oh, well, if I won the lottery, I'd do this. There's a whole lot of that there. There's a whole lot of, oh, well, if I had this much money, I'd go blah, blah, blah. Then fucking go get it. I don't understand that mentality, so I had to get away from it. And when but it'll pervasively weasel its way into your life, you know. So I dealt with self-esteem issues for a very long time, and hell, I still do. Not just because I'm an artist and we kind of do that, but because, like, even when, like, your best friends growing up, like, even from childhood, just kind of have this negative attitude, and you don't know that it's a negative attitude because this is all that you're around for the entirety of your developmental years. It's all that you're around. Hey, how's it going? That's why I'm very dark. That's why my humor is very dry. Well, my humor is very dry because I grew up watching a lot of British things, and my mom loves the Marx Brothers. That's why my humor is very dry. Blame her. Thanks, Mom. I appreciate it. No, I really do. But yeah, self-esteem, it seems to kind of come from, you know, those developmental years of, you know, whether or not people, yeah, you can do that, man. You can really do that. I believe in you. Or they go, man, you can't. Nah, you can't go play no music, man. You know, you're supposed to get a job at Kemet. You're supposed to get a job at Eaton, at BMW, at this construction company, at that machine shop. You're supposed to get a good job and buy a house in the suburbs and start a family and work. And that's it. No, man. It ain't going down like that. I got the house in the suburbs. I ain't tripping on that. That's something that I actually wanted for myself. I was like, yeah, little house in the suburbs. That sounds kind of dope, actually. I grew up in a duplex and then a trailer. So 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house in the suburbs with my own little studio in the back sounds dope as fuck to me. Thank you very much, universe. but it's all about having to, you know, reprogram your own mind and get away from all that negativity, man. You know, and cutting off 10-year plus relationships is painful, but that's what you gotta do sometimes. If no one is gonna offer support for you, then it is imperative that you offer support for yourself. And sometimes that means getting the hell out of town, starting your life somewhere else. And I guess I never really realized it before until saying it all out loud, but I guess I kind of always had my back without realizing it. You know what? You know, suffering from low self-esteem is one thing, but when your own subconscious mind is sitting there going, no, this is what's gonna happen. This is how this going down. You getting to the top, fam. If you ain't already got it in your head, you can get it in there. I swear you can. I swear you can. All you gotta do is just believe it. You gotta be like Naruto, man. You can I know I say that name funny. I always have. You gotta be like the #1 knucklehead ninja and just believe it, man. And just be stubborn as hell about it, man. That's facts. Like, ain't nobody tell me nothing, man. I'm gonna get where I wanna be. It don't matter what I got going on. Got a mortgage, got a baby, got a job, got all that stuff. Still getting where I want to be, damn it. Mark these words. You can't stop me. Ain't nobody gonna stop me but me. And that's really all it is to it. From small town to my own downtown. I can do anything. And so can you.